Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my Game of Thrones Legends mobile game content. So today I'm going to take you through the painful process of going into the events with a non-green team. If you know what's going on here lately, you know what I'm talking about. The green teams are owning the game. They're basically the meta at this point. They're so broke that you can't even compete, and the rest of us are just kind of sitting here struggling to get anything we can, while they're just getting 67,000 per battle, every single battle, without any effort at all. The developers of this game have to know how broken these green teams are. They do know this. I know they know it because they have the metrics to be able to run all kinds of reports on everything you could imagine and see the damage that these teams are doing and seeing the placements that they're getting, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse because the green teams are leveling, and as they spend their silver on levels, they're getting farther and farther away from the rest of us. There's just no point in even trying to compete at this point, and it's just getting worse every event. So the developers have to step in and do something. They've created this monster. They're gonna have to fix it, or it's gonna kill the game. Because right now the only people that are winning anything are the people with the green teams, and that's it. The rest of us cannot compete. It's just not possible because of the broken mechanics that have been introduced with the birthright teams. Developers, you have to fix this because there's so many of us that can't even play the game at this point. We can't compete at all. So cue the hate in the comments. Everybody that has a green team is going to tell me to shut up and quit crying. I get it. Been there, done that. I was one of the ones that had a really good Free Cities team when everybody was crying about the Free Cities. But you got to understand, this is so much worse than anything we've ever seen before because these mechanics are out of control. When you can make one match on turn one and then just auto destroy the rest of the battle, it's out of control. It's ridiculous. You guys have got to fix this. I mean, you can only get money from these teams for so long before you step in and do something about it. And the players are going to get frustrated because a lot of them know how broke this is. So they've sunk a lot of money into them already. And when they step in and actually have to finally nerf these teams, oh man, the rage. The rage is going to be real. You're going to be able to cut it with a knife. Oh my God. But they're going to have to at some point because it's killing the game. It's just flat killing the game where we're at right now. And I know you didn't tune in to watch me cry for 30 minutes. So I'm going to shut up now. I've said my piece. I think it's bad for the game, and somebody has to say something somewhere so that the developers can hear it. They know it. But we got to voice our opinion, because if we don't say anything, nothing's ever going to get done. So the Assault on Rooks Rest is the event that's going on right now. I currently have 1 hour and 21 minutes left. I want to check my placement and see how I'm doing. On normal, I'm doing second, and I'm behind by not very much. Hard, I am in second. And I'm behind by quite a bit. Not too much, but, you know, enough. Treacherous, I'm in first. But I will not be in first for long because everybody is just stalking me, waiting to snipe me at the last minute. So I'm not foolish enough to think that that's going to hold because I have already done all my matches. So, yeah, I know that they're just waiting. And Kingslayer, I'm currently working on right now. I'm in 5th, and I've got quite a bit to go, but I've still got a few matches left to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do those matches with you right now. I'm on 13. And then I'm going to go back and try to better my scores in some of these. But as you can see, my scores are horrid. I don't even know how I'm in 5th place, if you want to know the truth, because these scores are pretty bad compared to what the green teams are able to get. And the only reason why I'm even holding in top 5 is because I waited so long to jump in a bracket. I didn't jump in a bracket until about an hour ago. So about 2 hours before the end of the event was when I jumped into a bracket. I mean, it is what it is. It's about the only way I can even have a reasonable shot at trying to get 1st through 3rd so I can get some of that legendary gear. This is the best team I've been able to come up with where I'm at right now. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star. And I have Rhaenyra's leader, Stannis, Tormund, Grey Worm, and Daenerys. It's basically the premise behind this team is it's an all AoE team. I went ahead and took Ned out and slotted Tormund in because I just need more speed. If I'm going to compete, I'm going to have to be as fast as possible. So I'm going to have to rely on some good cascades and some really good boards to even have a shot. So that's what I'm building this team around, an all AoE team. Each attack hits all the enemies. So that's what I'm trying for. And that's about the only hope I've got at this point because the greens are just out of control. Okay, so I turned the sound down this time, so hopefully it won't drown out me talking while I'm trying to play. Alright, so this is not the greatest board. Let's see what we can make of it. I'm interested in yellow, red, and purple, basically, is all I'm really interested in. If I can get any of those 3, that will be great, because those are the people I'm trying to charge up. And then I'll get stuck here in a minute, and unless I get some good cascades, this is not going to be that great. And I'm kind of at the point to where I'm starting to really slow down. I need to speed it up, guys. Speed it up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have to pop off Daenerys. Don't really see a way to charge anybody else up. I like to do Rhaenyra before Daenerys whenever possible to take advantage of that fire synergy. Okay, so I can either charge up Rhaenyra or charge up Tormund. Tormund's really close, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him and see what he can do. He did a good strike. Charged up my Stannis. Into... oh yeah, Rhaenyra came up. That's good. That's what I need. Get her to lay down some fire stacks. Get Daenerys charged up so she can take advantage of that. And then we'll try Grey Worm, see if he can do something. I'm going to have to think about slotting somebody else in for Grey Worm at some point because he's just getting outpaced, really. He's a partner to Daenerys, so that's one of the reasons why I've kept him for so long, because whenever he makes a gem, Rhaenyra makes this one for him, and that one causes quite a bit of damage, so that's one of the main reasons why he's stuck around so long in my party. So I need these matches to go a little bit quicker, but in order for that to happen, I'm going to have just a little bit better boards. These boards that I'm getting are doable, but they're not perfect. And this will probably be a subpar score. 53, wow, that's a pretty lame score. I need to get at least 60 to have any hope of breaking into the top 3. I'm going to have to go back and redo a few of these and try to get some better scores. Hopefully I can get lucky and get some better boards. Alright, here comes Sunfire. Let's try to take him down as fast as possible. Tough one. Sunfire is definitely stronger in Kingslayer. For sure. Oh goodness. I would have downed him by now in any other one. Okay, this is a tough one. And try to use hero skills as much as possible, because you end up getting a better score when you use your hero skills than when you gym match. So whenever possible, try to use your hero skills and try to be thinking about their recharging as you play, so that you can get your hero skills charged up as fast as possible. Alright, there we go. He's down. And what are you waiting on, game? So this is one of the glitches, the invisible enemy glitch. This really sucks because this should be over with, but yet I'm still stuck with an invisible enemy on the screen, so that's going to kill my score. Probably was going to be about 60 before that happened. That's just wonderful. Alright, let's look at the leaderboard before we decide whether to take our last move right now or not. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and take my last move, even though I know that somebody else will just come along and snipe me in the end. I'm not silly enough to think if I get a good score on this one that I'm going to hang on to it, that's for sure. Go ahead and use an energy refill because I'm going to go back and try to better some of my scores anyway. And this one might not turn out so hot the first few tries either, because this is a pretty tough one, especially on Kingslayer. I don't want to use yellow or red as much as possible, but I need to charge Stannis up too at the same time, so it's kind of a double-edged sword for me. Melee's is pretty strong at this level. Not getting hardly any cascades, so that's really hurting me. Not getting cascades means not filling up hero skills. That's what you need to be doing, is filling up your hero skills. Yes, there we go. Get that going. Need that kind of thing going. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's make some stuff happen. Alright, there we go. Melee's is down 56,840. So that was enough to put me in first for a second. It's not going to last very long. Somebody will come along and snipe me. They're probably sitting on 14 and waiting to pop 15 off at the last second. I just went ahead and did it just to try to get an idea where I'm at so that I can see how much better I need to do so that I can possibly try to stay in the top 3. If I can just stay in the top 3, I'll be happy with that, because the top, whoops, I didn't mean to pop out. The top 3 will at least get some legendary gear. Number 1 gets you 2, number 2 gets you 2, and number 3 gets you 2. Ideally, I'd like to stay in number 1 because I would love nothing better than to get these 25 shards of Sunfire. That would tickle me to no end, but I'll take whatever I get. Basically, what I'm worried about more than anything is the legendary gear. Got to get that legendary gear, and with these teams, with the power that they've got right now, it's just becoming impossible. Still in first place with Treacherous. I would love to get the 15 of him because I'm slowly starting to try to build a green team just on the rewards that I'm getting, but I would ideally love to have that. Hard, I would love to hang on to some of him. And normal, it would be great to hang on to some of him as well. I may go back and, being as I've got an hour, I may go back and try to better my scores on this one and try and see if I can secure some more of those shards. Okay, I'm only down 3K basically, so that's doable. So let me see if I've got anything I can better. See, I was doing good on this one, but this is the easiest difficulty. So yeah, 65 is the lowest so far. 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, and 65. So 65 is the lowest that I see out of any of these. So let's just try to do a couple of these and see how our luck holds. I'm a little bit stronger than I was when I first did this bracket, so maybe I can squeak out a couple more wins. Get some stuff charged up. Oh yeah, boom. There we go. New record. So that caught me up a little bit. Let's look. Okay, that caught me up a little bit, but not much. Let's try to get... Let's just try to get everything above 66 if we can. If I could do that, that'd be great. And I might even squeak out a first. On normal mode, not that big a deal because the rewards aren't that great compared to Treacherous and Kingslayer, but those shards of Aegon are really enticing because he's super good. So he's super good right now. I really need to try to get him if I can, because I need to try to free-to-play build a green team somehow. And that didn't do it. So let's try that again. And try it one more time, and then I'm going to move on to something else if I can't get it this time. It's just ideally it's a good board set is what you need to start with. If you get a good board, you might get lucky and get some cascades, and then it's good. And I pretty much didn't get it, so it's probably going to be a fail. Come on, take him down. Come on. Oh. Maybe. Okay, a little bit better. I'm going to quit messing with that one. Let's try this one. No, let's go down the chain a little bit. 65,395. Let's try that one. Okay, we got this prick, Kristen Cole, maybe? Yep. Alright, let's get some lucky cascades, guys. Lucky cascades, that's what we need. Boom! Or that will work. Boom! Oh, it's a good one. That was a good one. Oh, that put me in first right there. See, that's what you need. You need some good lucky strikes like that, and I'm barely in first. So what I need to do is do just a couple more to try to see if I can hang on to that. Let's do this one right here. Hopefully I get a couple more good cascades like that. Oh, this one's a tough one. I would pick this one. This one's tough because, well, on a harder difficulty, this one's tough. Right now, it's probably not that big a deal on normal, honestly. He's already dead. But on Kingslayer and Treacherous, that one's tough because he'll stun your party and slow you down and cause you to get a sucky score. Come on, Cascade. Come on, Cascade. Yes. Okay, not better. I thought it was going to be, but it ain't. Let's try this one right here. These are only 3 energies, so no big deal. Come on, Cascade. What to do? Not better. It's probably pretty much the same as what I had. All right. I'm going to try one more time and then I'm going to leave this one alone and move on. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I was hoping they wouldn't get hung. Hopefully that'll wipe them out. All right, that's a better score right there. So I'm going to leave it at that and hope that this person is just tapped out or not paying attention. This one would be a little bit more difficult. But let's see what we got as far as scores. 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64. Man. The scores are going to be a little difficult to better because they're not going to go up by much. If they go up under 1,000 each time, probably. And that, I don't know if that's going to be enough to really do anything unless I get some really good cascades like I kind of got just there. Let's go ahead and kill him and then hope that we can cascade some more. Well, not going to happen, but I'll use my hero skills I have charged up. Boom. Hopefully that'll be a better score. All right, that is. Now let's see where we're at. 978. Slowly creep up there. I'm going to start at this end. It's always easier down at the start and it progressively gets harder. So let's try that one. Give me some good board. Good board, guys. Good board. Yellow, red, or purple. I'll take any of the above. All right, let's try red first. Purple. Try red. Come on, cascades. Just match 2 there. And that filled us up. Let's see what we can do. Boom. Tormund's a beast. Okay, and that is not a better score. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. He's got about a 10K lead on me right now, and that's just probably going to be just a little bit too much. I don't think I'm going to be able to make up that much ground on this one. Maybe a lost cause to mess with this one anymore. See what happens. Go, go, go. Okay, that was a little bit better. But I'm really going to struggle to make up 11K, 12K. I'm really going to struggle to make that up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I'm going to hope to hang on to this. I'm going to call this one where it is and hope to hang on to second. At second, I will get 3 Aegon shards. That's better than nothing. Treacherous, I need to focus on probably, because this is just too close. They're going to snipe me at the last second. If I could hang on to first, I could get a piece of legendary gear out of here. But if I don't, then I won't. So let's look at our scores. Okay, there's a 62 right here. Let's focus on that one and try to get that one better. Get a good board set, and I could do it. All right, 4 yellow. Let's go. Oh yeah, come on, Cascades. Come on. Come on, you're not doing what I need you to do. I need you to go crazy. Need you to go crazy, please. Anytime now. This is a tough one. Go for the purple or blow this up and get purple, red, and yellow. I'm going to go for that. And that sort of paid off. Got everybody charged. Almost. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's a better score. Okay, it is. Very good. So that one put me up a little bit more. Let's see what else is ripe for the picking. Probably this one right here, number 7. Yeah, let's go for number 7. 62, we can do better. We can do better. Choose another refill. We'll get them back in our rewards if we hold to our places that we've got. Come on, good board. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. It's doable, it's doable. Okay, Kristen's red. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of not matching red. I have to match red because I need Stannis charged up. So come on. I need some good cascades, folks. Alright, there comes Stannis. Sticking his pole up in the air. Let's get Daenerys off and then go into Dany and see if that'll do it. He's got 3 fire stacks on him right now. This should do it. Yep. And let's hope. Let's see, they're yellow, so let's use Tormund. He's purple. That'll definitely wipe him out. Boom. All right, that's a new one. New, better score. Very good. Okay, the rest of those look pretty decent. Let's go for these 62s and 63s that I've got down here. Let's try to better these. And then if we can better 2 or 3 of these, we might clinch this one. I don't know. It just depends. If he's got one in the hole that he's waiting to do, he'll fly right by me, which most people do. Wait to snipe. A lot of times I'll go ahead and just play my cards because I don't want to sit here and stress over trying to better my scores for, you know, the last 5 hours of an event. I'm not that guy. It's not that important to me. I mean, it is important because I want that legendary gear. If I don't get it, I'm going to slowly become irrelevant. But I'm not going to sit here and obsess over it either. That's why I wait till the last minute, honestly, because I don't want to have to go through that stress. All right, here we go. Stannis charged up. Tormund's charged up. Danny's charged up. Let's do some damage. All right, do some damage. Boom. Get some Cascade. All right, let's do Rhaenyra and then Danny, and that should finish it off. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I've got 3 enemies back there. Dang it. Well, shoot. That's going to slow me down quite a bit. Yep, and that didn't do it. That's a difficult one, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to better that one or not too much. It's a very difficult one with that dude in there that stunned you. He stunned my whole party right there at the end and made me have to go like 2 extra turns, and that really killed my score. It made me go stunned 2 extra turns, and that really hurts. That really hurts because speed is king. You have to get done fast. Fast, fast, fast. That's why the green teams are so good right now, because they make a match turn 1 and then Sunfire just goes off and finishes out the whole match. How can you beat that? You can't. And the developers know this and they are letting it continue. Whenever they get enough money out of this green team, then they'll decide to nerf them for the health of the game. But it's killing the game where it's at right now. It's just killing the game. Because the rest of us are just getting depressed and we're just going to walk away and quit if they don't fix this. Because how can you continue to compete against something so broken and not get depressed about it? Come on, wipe them out, Tormund. Alright, so I got a little bit better score, but not much. Let's see where I'm at in Kingslayer. Alright, in Kingslayer, barely holding on. So in just a minute, I need to shift my focus to Kingslayer. Let's try to better this score right here. It's probably not going to get any better because this is melees at the end, and it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. And without a good board to start with, you're just nothing. This is such a pitiful board that I'm not going to really do very good, I can already tell you. No cascades. I'm not getting any cascades. It's not going to happen without cascades, guys. Just about took my Stannis out right there. Just about one shot at him. Pretty impressive. A lot of power there. Ugh, I don't know what to do. I've got no good matches. This ain't gonna be a better score, that's for sure. All right, so that's that. Not a better score. Okay, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you where I'm at. I've got 49 minutes left, and I don't want this video to go on for 49 minutes or you guys will pass out on me. You're probably already passed out. So I'm going to pause, and then we'll come back right at the end, and I'll show you where I'm at and what I've done, and I'm going to continue to work on my scores. I am 1 in Kingslayer, barely. 1, let's look at the leaderboard when we look at it. 1 in Kingslayer, barely. 1 in Treacherous, barely. 2 in Hard. 1 in Normal, barely. So that's where I'm at, and we'll see where I'm at when we come back. I'm going to work on it while you go make a sandwich or do the dishes or something cool. Your wife will love you if you do the dishes. Man, I'm telling you, it has been a fight, and it has been all I could do to keep my scores up enough to possibly squeak out a couple of first places in this tournament. It has gotten ridiculous. It is cutthroat. It is bloodthirsty. So if that's what you're into, then join this event. That's what I'm saying. Right now in Normal, I'm holding on to first place. It's just been back and forth between me and this person right here. It's ridiculous. Watch me move back and they're already in front of me. I fully expect this person to take the lead on me again. In Hard, I could never make up this gap. I tried, but I just can't do it. This person's got me. Aw, and the game crashed again? Seriously? Well, let's try to see if we can get the game back up before the tournament ends. I was trying to look at his team. He did really well for Normal. I'm betting money that when I look at his team, it'll be a green team if I can actually bring it up. Let's see if I can put a level on somebody real quick. Nope, can't do it. All right, let's go back in. 3 minutes. So Normal first, Hard second. I was wanting to look at this guy's team. His attack team is that, and I don't know if that's actually legit or what, because it just doesn't seem right. He's way too far ahead of me for that to be his attack team. Treacherous, I've got first place. Maybe I might hang on to it. I don't know. This guy's probably holding one in the hole and is going to snipe me at the last second. Kingslayer, I've got first. Pretty decent lead, but one in the hole could snipe me. So we'll see where I end up. I'm out of gas. I don't have anything left in the tank. I don't think I can do any more. Honestly, I am curious to see how this one plays out though, because this has been the biggest fight of my life right here. It's just been back and forth, 20 at a time between both of us. I'm gonna throw one more match in there, just see if I can't get lucky and get a good board and put this gal down. Yes, I know. Okay, so let's do this. Boom. Come on, Cascade. Not good enough. Oh yeah, it was, actually. Okay, that may be enough right there to keep them from taking it back. We'll see. It's pretty crazy when just a few hundred you're saying is enough. You know what I mean? But Normal, first place. Hard, rank 2, couldn't make up this gap. Treacherous first, and Kingslayer first. We'll see how it works out. Got 1 minute to go, and this is the team that I used just to show you. That team right here. It's not a meta team. It's not a green team. It's just the best of what I got. It's an all AoE team is kind of what I was going for. I didn't even look and see which one I chose. Okay, it's melee. So I'm just going to do it just to see what happens. I might get lucky. Who knows? Might get lucky. Fully doubt it though, because I've already tapped myself out. Pretty much already tapped myself out. But I think I'm possibly going to squeak out some legendary gear. I honestly believe until the greens get a nerf that this is going to be the last time I get legendary gear in an event. Because the green teams are leveling up right now, and they're already 6 and 7 stars, and they're just, at this point, they're impossible to beat. So I honestly believe if I get some legendary gear here, this is going to be it. Well, shoot, I don't have nothing. And I still don't have nothing. Wow, what a sucky board. I've been getting the crap boards lately. I just feel like I can't really do much because my boards have been so horrible. Stannis is dead. Man, I just matched green, I guess. Color I don't even have just because I ain't got nothing better. Whoops. When I come back out, the event's going to be over. If I survive this. Alright, there we go. So the event's going to be over. And I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those ones that require 30 minutes. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause right here and bring you back at the end, and we'll see how I did. All right, let's go back and see what the results were. They should be about done. Oh, I still got 5 minutes. My bad. We'll be back. All right, so here we go. The event's finally about to end. We're finally going to get to see how I ended up doing. I fully expect to be sniped in every bracket because that's just what it's come down to. People hanging on to their last one or two for the very end so that they can ruin your day. No, I don't like to play that way. I go ahead and just throw my cards on the table and let them fall where they will. But I fully expect to get sniped. But if I don't, then I'm going to be very happy because that will mean that I will have gotten some legendary gear. I really need it, so I hope I get it. Okay, first place in normal. I'm surprised I hung on to that one. Second place in hard. I knew that that was going to be pretty much a thing. First place in treacherous. I can't believe I hung on to that. And first place in Kingslayer. My goodness, I can't believe I did that. That was some brutal brackets that I was in, and I just knew that they were going to snipe me. So yeah, I'm very pleased with those results. Got 5 Amond shards, or Aegon shards. 3 Aegon shards, 15, and then 25 of Sunfire, and 4 legendary gear. Very pleased with that. Oh, and I got some strategist and some beast. That's really good. And a mender. All right. So I'm really pleased with that. Let me get a screen capture of that real quick for my Discord. And I appreciate you guys watching today. Thank you for being here. I know you got a million other things you could be doing with your time, but you chose to spend it with me, and I really appreciate that. I just wanted to show you that today it was probably possible to get some legendary gear with a non-green team. Going forward, I just want to go ahead and break it to you. It's probably not going to happen no more, because greens own the game at this point. They've leveled up to the point that they're so much stronger than they were just last event, and it's probably going to be impossible for the rest of us to get legendary gear going on from now on, unless you get very lucky. So good luck to you, and I hope that the developers will hear my pleas and do some balancing on these teams, because this is really hurting the game, guys. The stuff that's going on with the birthright and the green teams. If you have one, you hate to hear me say this because you don't want to hear them be nerfed, but hey, I'm sorry, but it's bad for the game. And that's just it in a nutshell. I'll talk at you guys later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time.